be true. I know that they threw the kitchen sink at this, especially when you first went missing. You know that law enforcement wants to solve it. Sometimes, though, the people that either perpetrate these crimes or are responsible for these disappearances, they do a really good job of making that difficult for law enforcement. Who knows how long Sebastian had been missing? Who knows how long of a gap there was before?
That is the thing. I was wondering the same thing, and he's actually just kind of working it out with himself. I'm not muted anymore. I was muted. I am too bare. I was talking to my daughter, so I muted it. Yeah, I didn't want to have to hear her when I said she has to stay in the house. Anyway, so yes, we don't know when he actually went missing. She said it was 10 o'clock that night when she heard the thud, went to bed. Next morning, woke up, he was gone. Do we actually know that he didn't go missing the day before? At some point, maybe something happened, maybe a spanking or a swatting, what they call it, got out of control, or maybe him and his mom had something go on since the stepdad had a solid alibi. That's weird words to say. That's a weird statement. If my daughter went missing, I would never say, well, I have accounted for time from
Don't forget, Marshall.
I would never say that. I would be talking about different things. So,
do we know?
Does anybody know? Can you vouch for the fact that he didn't go missing the day before? It's interesting and I keep running in my mind. Can you really go missing?
Brian, are you coming in here?
Law enforcement.
Brian, come on.
Call. I mean, you have
Come on, Brian.
Kind of from
Brian,
10
come on.
o'clock to 6 in the morning window. And that's a long time. That's a very long time.
It is a long
A lot
time.
can happen.
I'm sorry.
in that amount of
I was trying to get Brian. I was trying to get Brian to
I'm
come.
not necessarily.
I was trying to get my dog to come in here so he doesn't start scratching
guns.
at the door. I'm sorry, I'm
assume
watching
that they have
Guilty
some-
of Crime. Love her. Great YouTuber if you haven't discovered that channel yet. So I wanted to I don't know. I'm chilling in my bedroom. My bed's unmade. It's a mess in here, but it's fine. Everything is fine. So what is that? Okay. You always think it's a bug. So I thought I'd share. I have some old antique photos I collect, and I thought I'd share them because I think they're creepy and I love them. So I thought I would share them with you. Well, I better keep these on so I can see them. Like these were like $1 to $3 depending, but I thought I'd show them to you. I don't know why people sell their photographs, but these are really old. The family is probably long gone. But there's this one I think is really cool because there's just some gothic, atmospheric, just creepy vibe about them, especially really old vintagey photos of children like this one. And I know it seems creepy to collect things like these, but I just find them so interesting. I just do. I love photographs, and I love this one. Just so different, such a different time, and this one is really cool. It came in this folder like this, and just look. I think it's wild. And it's just that one picture in here. Then we've got, and some of them are printed on really interesting material. So that one is pretty cool. I have a lot more of these, but these are all I see right here. I have them in various places. This one you probably are not going to be able to see too well, but I thought that one was really cool. They're kind of sitting on a porch. It's really faded. Really cool. Then this one is also really faded. But I mean, they're wearing long dresses here, like very, very old. Look at that. I don't know if you can see those ladies in the picture. They're wearing really, you know, where they're wearing full length dresses. They're all the way up to here and full length. And here's another really cool one. That's probably one of my favorite ones right there. I don't love that dress, but I'd like to take inspiration from it to maybe make something. Then this one, it's a little kid. This one has a little creep factor to it. I think of, I was going to say Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That's not what I mean. The home for, oh, what was that book called? I read it. It's really good. It's a series. Hi, how are you? Why won't this thing go away? This thing won't go away. So I can't see any comments. I will do my best. Okay. Hello, love. How are you? Just showing off my old pictures. I have this one. What was that? That book. Miss Peregrine's Home for... I can't remember the name of it. Then there's this picture I thought was pretty creepy. I shouldn't look at pictures of children and say they're creepy, but I have this picture. And then this one, I don't know if this will show up well. Right there. Oh, and this is a baby one. It looks like in a baptism gown or something. But, hi Tabitha. And so that one is really cool. I have so many of these. So there's this antique mall I go to in Jacksonville. And there's this one booth that has all these just really old pictures. And I just go through them and just pick out some. Like this one. That's a really cool one. Is it Miss Peregrine's Home for Extraordinary Children or something like that? Thank you, Tabitha. It's not a good night for me, so I really appreciate that. That is, my dog peed right in the spot, because I sit on the floor to film my videos in my other room, and my dog decided to pee right on the spot I sit my butt on, and I did not know he peed there, and I sat right on a pile of dog pee. And it was right after I shared a sandwich with him too. I shared my sandwich with him. He didn't even tell me I peed in your filming area. So he just let me share my sandwich with him and then sit on his pee. Oh, this one's a cute one. That's okay. It's all right. We cleaned it up. I washed myself off. I've forgiven him already. This one has a good creepy factor to it. That one right there, and it's printed on a real interesting, I don't know what this is. I like old things. And so that one's really interesting too. Like I would not, oh, thank you. Thank you. I was worried about wearing reading glasses because I went to the eye doctor and I said, I just wear reading glasses. And she said, that's fine. They're not going to hurt your eyes. I saw all over the internet, they're going to hurt your eyes. They're going to hurt your eyes. And my eye doctor said, they're not going to hurt your eyes. But thank you. I love this frame. It's a very basic frame. It's my son's. It's my son's shirt. They went to see the Misfits in Tampa a couple months ago, and he got this shirt. Has the Misfits on the arms, and yeah. So we got this one too. This picture. We're gonna start talking about true crime in a minute. I just wanted to show my pictures off. So I got this one. You can't, unless you really look, you can't really see her feet. So it kind of almost looks like she's floating. I think that's awesome. Here's another good one. Oh, do you? I was gonna go to Tampa this weekend. I think it's this weekend for Spookala. That is this weekend, right? I think it's this weekend. I don't think it was last weekend. So, yeah. We go to Tampa quite a bit. And I've got this one. I think that's pretty cool. I love Tennessee. Is that anywhere near Hendersonville where Sebastian Rogers is from? I got this one just because. Oh, there is. That's right. I'll have to check that out. I got this one because I thought the guy was kind of handsome. So I got that one. You know, we don't see a lot of pictures like this. And it was such a good quality one. And then this one is from Missouri. It says from Missouri. I knew there was an eclipse coming up, but I wasn't sure when it was. So I'll have to check that out. Then I've got this one. I think this lady I love her outfit. She's like a school marm. And then I got my last picture, and then we'll start talking about true crime. I love this dress on this lady. Again, not a lot of, this is from Pennsylvania. So, right there. Okay, so those are my, oh, and do you want to see something super adorable? Look at that. That is Pluto with my son. He's 26, he's almost 26 years old now. But this was taken at Give Kids the World. Have y'all heard of Give Kids the World? Oh, you have school during the eclipse. Where do you go to school? Well, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I know that's a personal question. So Give Kids the World is a village in Orlando where kids, like Make-A-Wish kids go to, where Make-A-Wish kids go to, if their wish is to go to Disney World. Oh, cool. I want to go to Pennsylvania. I want to go everywhere. We're planning a trip to California to go to Disneyland, but that's still a while away. But we're going, oh, so I was telling you about Give Kids the World. So it's where kids go who are critically ill, because my son had cancer. It's where they go when they have a wish to go to Disney World. So that was taken at at Give Kids the World. They always send characters to have breakfast with the kids at Give Kids the World. It's a really nice thing. Oh, cool. What are you studying? I'm going back to school one day here soon, maybe. So I wanted to address Miss Thing. By Miss Thing, I mean Sebastian Rogers' mother. I wanted to address her response to Seth. Now, I did make a video. Where hello! I did make a video where I addressed this. But, shoot. Dadgummit, I turned the Disney Channel on accident. I'm gonna watch Encanto later tonight. Has anyone seen Encanto? Okay. So I wanted to look up children who have recently gone missing, or not even recently, who have been missing, and help, that aren't being talked about on YouTube channels and in the media and stuff, because we've got some that are, shoot, hold on, I'm so sorry. So, I wanted to talk about kids that are missing, that don't get talked about on television and on YouTube videos and stuff. Children that people aren't really discussing. And one of them, this young lady, is 12 years old, from Lehigh Acres in Florida. I saw the very ending of it yesterday. I was at the doctor's office, and one half of the doctor's waiting room is like for adults, and the other half is the pediatric area. And I was sitting as close to the pediatric area as I can and still be on the adult side. And I was kind of leaning over watching Encanto, and I was like, I gotta watch this whole movie now. So, yeah, but I heard first of all, I heard that it's beautifully done. Like Coco, the movie Coco, I think Coco is beautiful. It is such a beautifully done movie. And so if Encanto is anywhere near as beautiful as that, yeah. I can't wait. I met Bruno at an after hours event at Disney World. And I didn't know who he was. I knew he was a character, and I'm like, I'm sorry I haven't seen Encanto. But I'll watch it tonight. So in is it Lehigh or Lehigh Acres, Florida? Brenda Mateo Juarez went missing on March 5th, 2024, and this one is kind of concerning. She went. I know. Then that was another thing I was worried about, it being sad. Because I'm such a crybaby when it comes to these movies. I was watching, was it Rapunzel? I'm trying to think about what the last, oh no, it was just a TikTok at Disney. And I'm going to probably start crying when I tell y'all this. And I was like, I had a doctor appointment. I was telling her about this too, and I couldn't hold it together. There's this deaf child at the Magic Kingdom, and she's meeting Mickey Mouse, and he starts signing. I was so touched. But I got to be serious here a minute. I'm sorry. So, Brenda Mateo Juarez, she's 12 years old. She was last seen with Marlon Lopez Gondanez, who's 15 years old. Hi! How's it going? Did you see that my Tina passed away? I'm so sad. I'm still trying to hold it together. She passed away. She left me. It was so sad. She had surgery and was in recovery and just couldn't make it. Broke my heart. Broke my heart in 2,000,000 pieces. It's so sad. Because, and then this year we're getting ready to buy land and a house, you know, put a house on it, build a house. And I just so wanted to see her run around in her own yard. But, you know, I know when we get property, we're going to have to get a big dog. So, yeah, Bella, you can sing me a song. How are you going to do that? I will be, oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Sorry you have to look at my unmade bed. If it's any consolation, all we do is sleep in that bed. So I'm looking at these children that are missing. I think I'm gonna do videos on them, but I've got to research them. But the only thing is, the companion child, so the child that is missing with this little girl, is not listed as a missing child. So I don't understand that. I don't get that. Is everybody still on about Katie Joy? I know she's running around barking at other dogs and beating them up. But we did get a new cat, though. Eric went and got us a cat. Let me show you. Hold on. Where's that kitty? Where's that kitty? Kitty, kitty, come here. I gotta show you somebody. No, she's right here. Come on, go, Brian. I'm sorry if I showed y'all too much skin when I got up because I do have shorty shorts on. But I got her right here. See, her name is Cleo. And I know I have one viewer that was talking about people bringing their pets in on lives, but I just had to show her off. She is the chillest cat in the world. It's almost like she was meant to be with us. Here. Okay, you don't want to be held anymore? Okay, go. That's okay, because Brian wants to be held. Brian loves me. Hi there. How are you? What's your male cat's name? We didn't want a litter box in the house, but this cat is so clean and easy. She's just... And then we got this one. He just wants... Since Tina died, he just wants to be up my butt at all times. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he thinks happened, but... He sure hasn't been the same since Tina passed away. He's been pretty upset. He's having a hard time. You're a cat lady. I've always loved cats. I've always been partial to dogs. I love animals. When we get our property, we're definitely going to get chickens and ducks, because you know I raised 2 ducks that were abandoned, and then they were sent to a sanctuary, and I miss them. And when we dropped them off at the sanctuary, they came running after me like, "Where you going, lady? Where you going?" But yeah, but this is Brian, if anybody's interested, not interested. All of you are interested. I love ducks. I love ducks so much. Oh, Mikey, that was supposed to be his name when we adopted him, but this is Brian. But he ignored that name, and we liked Brian for him. He just looked like a Brian to us. But when we adopted him, they said that the previous owners called him Mikey, but they didn't really have him long enough for him to learn his name. So we named him Brian. And he, they said he was vicious, that he was a really vicious dog and couldn't be around other animals or children or people. And I mean, look at him. Vicious, right? He's just such a vicious monster. Here. Yes, you're a good boy. He loves the cat. Aw, Mikey, give Mikey a rub for me. Give him a scratch for me. Uh-oh, what is happening? I got a laptop. It's actually my first laptop, believe it or not, and I'm having a difficult time learning how to use it. I feel like such an old lady. So, look, Brian, you don't have to stay here. He just wants to stay here. So, you peed on my floor, right in my spot where I sit. You ate half of my sandwich. He's something. Yeah, he is vicious. He's terrible. But yeah, he is really sad though. He misses Tina. Where I work, you know, I work from home, and where I work in the office, he used to never come in there. Like when Tina would sleep under the desk, I still have her bed under the desk, but he would only come in there occasionally. But now he's with me constantly now. He's in there with me, or he jumps on the couch with me. He has to sleep on my side of the bed, you know. Yeah, he's vicious. He's la 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 la, vicious doggy. He's a killer. My neighbor came, so we went, a couple weeks ago, we went to Disney World, and my upstairs neighbor walked him for us and fed him. It did not come with an apple. They forgot my apple. That is a joke we've been making in this house actually for a long time. Like, we'll go get food or something and we'll unbag it, and I'll go, "Oh no, I asked for an apple." We give that poor girl so much shit. We do, but it's funny. But like, we got pizza today, and while we were waiting for the pizza, I went to the restaurant. And when I came back, I went, "Oh no, I asked for a salad." He's a sweet boy. He's a sweet boy. You are sweet. But my neighbor like came to see him, to take him for a walk, and she sent me the first time. She said the first time he went on the walk just fine, but the second time she showed up to take him for a walk, he was like, he went into my son's room and went into a corner and wouldn't come out of it, and she made a video of him that he won't leave Marshall's room. Like, so, like, I think he's suspicious because we just lost Tina. Yeah, they do it. A lot of people are doing it on TikTok. He is sweet. He's got some mats. He needs a haircut. He is a sweet boy, aren't you? But he gets, like, this is my side of the bed, and he gets up right here and just starts, because he's afraid to jump up on the bed. But she put me on the phone. We were in line for Slinky Dog Dash, and she put me on the phone, on the speakerphone, so I could talk to him, and it didn't really work. But she eventually was able to get him to go for a walk. But she wasn't vicious with him at all. Not at all. He doesn't even, like, the neighborhood ducks hang out over here because I feed them. And he doesn't go after them. I don't know what I think that they just didn't want a dog anymore. I think so. I think that he was just nervous because Tina wasn't coming back. And oh, I shouldn't really say her name in front of him because he looks at me with those pitiful eyes. Oh, see, I don't know if you hear that. He made the whiny crying sound. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Here, go lay somewhere else for right now, okay? I'm talking to my friends. Okay. Yeah, I think that he thought, and he loves her. He loves my neighbor, but I don't think he loves her enough to live with her. And it was so funny because so we got him from a vet that she lives in El Paso, but her mother lives in Jacksonville. So Delta actually flies her dogs here for free when she finds them homes. So, and she flew back with him, and my friend, a friend of a friend, hooked me up with her, and I met her at a Publix parking lot. For those who don't know, Publix is a grocery store in Florida and other southern states. And I went and met her in the parking lot. It was a few days after Christmas. And I got out and I walked over to him. And she was joking around, but she was like, "Be careful, he's vicious." And I walked up to him, and he rolled over and showed me his belly. So I'm like, yeah, he is a monster. I don't know if I want that. He's sitting here licking my leg right now. I don't know if you... This monster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're a monster, Brian. Quit licking my leg. You're destroying me. Oh no, I asked for an apple and they gave me a Coke. Tina was rescued from a dumpster. A coworker, when I worked at the hospital, a coworker at the sister hospital found her in the dumpster at a Dollar General, and they got her out of there, took her home, cleaned her up, and she sent the picture around to people at the hospital, and I looked at her and went, "That's my dog." And I said, "I want her." And I got her, and she was right at home. And there was a period of time where I was in the hospital for about a week, and I had surgery a couple times too, where I was in the hospital for a few nights. And my son and my husband said she was not happy. She was having a difficult time. But when I was in the hospital for a week, it was terrible for everybody. Everybody. The world fell out from under them all. She is a Nordstrom girl. She really is. I found some of her clothes and I just kept them. I put them neatly in my Tina box. I have a Tina box. So, but yeah, she has like a Donna Karen shirt. And she has this glittery outfit. Yeah, she's classy. Yeah, and I actually, as hard as it was for me to be in that hospital, it was nice to know that they were realizing how they can't function without me. I mean, they couldn't, the electricity got turned off. They couldn't figure out how to eat. It was just, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I kind of got a kick out of it in a way, I'm not going to lie. So, but you know, I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to train Eric up because he doesn't know what to do without me. Like, I told him you have to call your doctor and make a doctor appointment so you can get your allergy medicine. He hasn't done that yet. I'm going to have to do it because you know what he's doing. He's taking my allergy medicine and I'm going to run out. You know, I'm sorry I keep showing y'all all this leg. It's a lot of leg. It's a lot of leg, right? That's okay. Yeah, the electricity literally got turned off. I had to call from the hospital I was in and set up a payment because I was in the hospital and I was having medical issues. I forgot about paying it. And they don't care. They will turn it off. They don't give you much of a grace period around here. They are some greedy F words. So, they are something. They really are. So I was called another Katie Joy by somebody. Can you believe that? Someone said, "You're just another Katie Joy." I'm like, what? What? You, first of all, bite me. Because me and that heifer are nothing alike. And, like, I don't... I know. Okay, so I don't feel so bad now. So, I don't know, have you followed any of this Gypsy Rose stuff at all? So, I made some, I'm nothing like her. I made several videos about Gypsy Rose that prove that I am not a Gypsy Rose fan at all. But I had made a couple videos on HIPAA and about a certain YouTuber that was kind of not illegally but unethically using Gypsy Rose's medical records. And so I made a video with factual legal information in it, and she attacked me, and she's apparently Katie Joy is after this woman too. So the woman I was talking about, I didn't even name her, but everybody knew who I was talking about. And she sent some of her minions after me in my emails. It was funny as hell. But she was like, "You're another Katie Joy," because Katie Joy was talking about this woman too, sort of in the same light as I was. Apparently, I don't watch Katie Joy at all because she stresses me out. So I don't know what she said about her, but you know, she's calling me another Katie Joy. I just was like, and usually I laugh, but when I saw that, I went, no, I am not. I will throw this computer across the room in rage. Another Katie Joy. Yeah, she called me another Katie Joy. I'm like, well, if Katie Joy has lately been spitting out actual facts and knew the law, then yes, I guess I am another Katie Joy. I ain't no Katie Joy. I am no Katie Joy. I was like offended. I don't get offended. I'm like, don't you? You know what? You can call me, see you next Tuesday, and I will giggle. But don't call me Katie Joy. Don't tell me I'm another Katie Joy. I absolutely am not. There is nothing Katie Joy about me. But anyway, I don't even follow her anymore. I don't know anything about her. I didn't even know she had Gypsy on her radar until that was brought up. Yeah, she's terrible. I don't want to be associated with her in any manner. Yeah, so it's like shocking. But it's over now. You know, I think once her and her like 2 fans realized I wasn't going to bite, they were like, oh, they took their ball and went home. Yeah. I'm like, I stated facts. I cited law. I was 100% correct in what I was saying. So I'm not going to feel bad about it. Because I know my shit when it comes to HIPAA and medical records and stuff like that. So, yeah. I really do. But Eric is waiting to come in here and go to bed. So I have to get off of here because he's boring and goes to bed. Well, it's 11:38 though. So, but he's got to come to bed. So I need to get off of here. So I'm going to say my goodbyes. I had so much fun talking to you. And I'm probably going to go live on Wednesday. Maybe. But I didn't realize you had 3 daughters. That's awesome. But, what is that? What is that? Okay. So, good night. And I'm glad you were here too. This was fun. I will talk to everybody later. Bye.